around every corner.
When they hit off. My duty is to care for the Arbor Heart, she is called. She has been with us a very long time. She is nature's very heart, and a pillar of strength for my people. We have always lived in harmony with nature, and the Arbor Heart is our connection to the land. Yet, day by day, her strength is failing. I must give her nourishment of the soil to help her recover. A special kind, called Gwyfencha in my language. I know not what you would call it in yours. Once, a dwarf wandered into the arbor and gifted some to us. It filled the Arbor Heart with life. Now, little remains. Too little for the Arbor Heart to recover her strength in full. Do you know of this substance? It must be found outside the arbor somewhere. If you find any, will you tell me where it lies?
Kemen Ross, Akasar, Arin Fel.
Vallis Harenon, Halana Fe in Mine.
Fairness and Anne Oja Fermor.
Nun ve Oyonda Atar. ve oyonda ata. Nun ve oyonda ata. Nun ve oyonda ata.
Kirendone halana. Alekanonan.
Halana fire mine.
Ah, I've just remembered. Is your pack not overburdensome? Oh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spine.
A hidden path? I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one?
You say you're on the hunt for Gwyfencha. Darren asked that of you, I expect. Tis said a woefully lost blacksmith once stumbled into the arbour and left some of it with us upon parting. In your language, it is called by another name. What was it? I know I've read of it. Of course. Scaled cinder. That's the one. It can be found in Batal, I believe. I know no more than that. It isn't much talked about, you see. The blacksmith was a dwarf, and the elders rather prejudiced about their ilk.
Have you forgotten something arisen? You're looking rather lost.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Not much has changed since I was a girl. Some of us get complacent.
Oi, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods alone. That is, if you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No. I simply cannot stomach acts of... Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name, then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him? From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us, aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time. Show them your mettle.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
Sir Ragnar is no ordinary man, that much is certain. Well now, I'm not sure.
At least my back's not acting up today.
Tedium's a kind of blessing, I suppose. I'm not interested.
Oh, what does this say? A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Tedium's a kind of blessing, I suppose.
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a look. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you, unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save this singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Of course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. It'll suit.
So the blacksmith ought grant us some Gwyfencha in exchange for Nutriab. Shall we inform Miss Derren of this, Master? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
A customer, then. That changes things.
What to do?
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Have you found Gwyfencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriab. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriab is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwyfencha. The Arbor Heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients for me? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients: rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriab.
Rotten fish and apples. Oh, my stomach lurches at the very thought. But I suppose we ought to procure them all the same. Right you are. Halan ostolintan.
Elelote an osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehu. Angudo telpe.
Nun wir oyonda atar.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Do you have the ingredients? Oh, I would like...
Elelot osto silfa malantha alekano mine in Fair avehum. Sinde fil arenka.
Ugh! Now there's a sour stench. Let us deliver these ingredients to Miss Darren and be rid of them. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will prepare the dish now. It shan't take long. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their noses from the smell. I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this, but I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might we not use it now? The sooner we arrive, the better.
Nun wir oyonda atar.
Is a road fanan? Fenomen in Kayal?
took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Interested in my wares?
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
So you'll be bringing the elf here, anon? That ought be interesting. You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at the smithy.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I said?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done. Understood.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all make that easy pickings.
I'll take any. Any loose for you, I'm dead on.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talent it's useful.
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Bah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this, and I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly? But...
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment. Oh! Are you done collecting already? Hop to it then, eh? You won't find...
Oh, I've got some. I must get as much as I can.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. 'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Oh! That was a sight to behold!
Battle is best avoided here.
Oh! Are you done? That was quick. Suppose we'll wait till dead.
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? Oh, you got much more than me. I suppose you win. For now, I must return and tend to the Arbor Heart. I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the Arbor Heart, restored. And I must thank you as well, Sarah. You and the blacksmith, Brocker.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Brock'd say the same if he weren't so stubborn.
Now the Arbor Heart is sure to recover, and seeing Miss Derren's cheerful mien made all our labors worthwhile.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.